Friday. We are here. What a wonderful day. You know what I'm saying? Very, very wonderful day. And let's see how wonderful we can make it. Let's do it. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. We are back at you again today for another reaction video. And on this wonderful Friday, we're going to get into some more George Carlin today, y'all. Aha, yes. Well, you know, I reserve George Carlin for always wonderful Fridays, you know, because there's nothing that really compares to him and guys like him, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, you know, the greats, you know what I'm saying? Patrice O'Neal, Bill Burr, the works. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into another one from George today. And I'm glad to get to it, man. I just feel so great that I'm back to doing all this again. I don't want to take that much time off from doing it anymore. Even though I know there's probably gonna be a few more hiccups that come and try to jam me up a little bit. But yes, we're here right now, and let's get down to business. So yes, we're gonna get into one from George Carlin today, and this one is gonna be titled Earring Clip. Okay. I don't know why the word clip is in there. Probably just like it's a clip where he's talking about earrings or something like that. But yeah, it's from the Playin with Your Head comedy special. And yeah, I've just seen little bits and pieces of things here and there from this one. Only saw a couple of them because it didn't seem like it was really gonna be that funny. But then that's just because, you know, I have to like really brace myself to watch a whole special sometimes. But yeah, we're gonna see what he's talking about with this one. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Like I said, George Carlin with Earring Clip. And if you like this reaction, please hit on the like button for me one time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple zingers, jabs, jokes at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here. All right? Don't need any of that. So yeah, man. The end of the week, the end of the stand-up week at least, and glad that we were able to get back up and running with this. I feel so much better, man. I'm back watching things because throughout the whole time I wasn't watching anything new. You know, I was just watching some sports and just trying to keep up with a few TV shows that I like, and trying to stay away from the comedy and new music or whatever else is out there, because I was trying to reserve that specifically for you guys, and I was not going straight from that, and I ain't gonna do it now. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. I'm ready to laugh and end the comedy week. Let's do it. George Carlin with Earring Clip right here on Eddie B TV. Wonderful Friday of stand-up comedy. Let's get to it. Oh man, every time I'm in this room, my nose starts running, man. Hope there ain't nothing in here, man. It's gonna kill me. All right, let's get situated with this one, and here we go.
Are there any guys here tonight wearing an earring?
Yeah.
How about a sanitary napkin? Do you have one of them on too?
Ouch, George. Oh no.
No, that's a cheap joke. I'm sorry. That was a cheap joke, and I'm better than that. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, I only asked for a specific reason. Don't mean to embarrass anybody. See, I once wore an earring, and I'm wondering if the climate is still the same for people who take a chance. And I don't know, I guess it's a little different now. This was 10 or 12 years ago. It can't be quite the same. But when you wear an earring, certain things, I noticed certain things. This was, I say, 10 years ago. I decided to wear an earring. The only reason I had, very simple motive, I just wanted people to think I was different. Okay? And I thought, well, I'll drill a hole in my flesh. I only have 7 holes in my head now. I'll make an 8th hole in my head and put an ornament in there, and people will have to deal with me. I just wanted people to think I was a little strange, okay? I mean, apparently it wasn't strange enough that I stand up here going... I needed something a little extra. And I thought, well, self-mutilation, that might do the trick.
Oh, man.
So I drilled a hole in my ear, put an ornament in there, and set about my task. First thing I noticed was that some people didn't care. In fact, the whole world seemed indifferent to what I had done. Most people will not even look at the earring, I noticed that. They would look right in my eyes, ignoring the earring, and I know what's going through their mind. They're thinking, this asshole is wearing a fucking earring. But a lot of people wouldn't look at it because they couldn't handle it. I know that's what was going on. They couldn't handle it because they didn't know what it meant. You know, some people think everything has to mean something. Well, some things don't mean anything. But people think it means something. It means you're gay. If it's in this ear, it means you're gay. If it's in this ear, it means you like to hump water buffalo or something. I don't know. Somebody said to me, well, what does it mean? I said, it means I killed a man in prison for asking fucking questions.
Yeah. Recognize, boy.
And that seemed to satisfy his curiosity. Another guy says to me, are you gay? I say, well, bend over and let's find out.
Let's find out.
You know, I mean, it's the same thing if a man carries a little bag, a little purse in his hand, you know? That's all it is. It's a little purse. It's a purse. That's all. Some guys can't handle that word. Some guys who carry them can't even call it that. They'll say, where's my little bag? I say, fuck you, it's your purse. Pick it up and get out of here, will you? I mean, if you can't handle the word, don't carry the bag. That's all it is a little purse. I got one, big deal. What does it mean? But some people like to taunt you. They'll say, is that your purse? And I say, yes, it is. And I have a picture of your mother in here sucking off an Indian.
Get him, George.
And that seemed to satisfy their curiosity.
Yes.
So I wore this earring for about 2 years or 3 years, and then I decided not to wear it anymore when I heard that Andy Rooney had one. I thought, well, fuck me. How different can I be? So I stopped wearing it, and my hole grew over. My hearing hole. Oh, not my asshole. What, are you crazy or something? Get out of here. No, your asshole grows over. You might as well check straight into a cemetery.
Oh, shit.
Because you're going to spend a lot of time walking around the beach wondering why you're getting larger. No. My earring hole grew over. And people noticed it. People would say, aren't you gaining weight? And I say, yes, my earring hole grew over. And aren't you a keen observer of detail? But these days, if you want to be different these days, one earring isn't enough. You got to have a whole colony of those goddamn things growing up the side of your head like they're out of control. Some guys are walking with a 30-degree list to port, setting off metal detectors all over town. Or if you really want to be different, you got to get your nose pierced. That'll make you different. Get your nose pierced. Actually, you don't have to get it pierced. You can do it yourself at home with a paper punch. Oh. Makes a nice clean hole, only hurts for about a month.
Oh, jeez, no way.
And then you can put one of your dad's tie tacks in there. Hi, Dad. What's that, one of my tie tacks? Yep, well, make sure you bring it home. You'll make a good impression at the job interview with one of your dad's tie tacks sticking through your nose. I figure it's your body. Well, some guys won't get that done. That's not a guy's thing for the most part. You won't see too many guys with the nose stud. It's more of a woman's thing to do. Guys figured out a long time ago. Hey, if I get punched in the face with one of those things in, it's going to staple my nose to the back of my skull. Whoa, this fucking hurts, man. Well, I want it to be different. Well, you are now. No, that's not for men. For the most part, you don't see men. It's women have that, and some women have more than one. Some women have 2 or 3 of those things in there. God, I could never have handled that. I mean, it was hard enough keeping one earring clean. Can you imagine 3 nose studs and a heavy cold? Whoa. Forget about it. And you might sneeze and kill your friend.
Oh, hell no.
Fucking Joey, my eye!
Oh, no.
My eye! Now your friend has a pierced eye to go along with your pierced nose.
Oh, so vivid.
Little.
Oh, that's the end of that one. Okay. Well, yeah, he did kind of give me a low blow there right in the beginning, but hey, man, I don't care, man. Either way, I got both of mines in, but I'll get to that in a second. All right, y'all, that was George Carlin with the earring clip. Well. Hearing about stuff like this always gets me a little bit in my feelings. Not so serious to the point of anger or violence or nothing like that. But it's always really funny to me to hear exactly not just what people do, but the whys. And not aside from that, hearing about what other people might think of it. Number one, who in the holy blue fuck cares what other people think about what you do to yourself? Okay, that's number one. I swear, just because I won't do a lot of things, pertaining to piercings and all that stuff, just because I won't do that doesn't mean I judge anybody who does. I don't give a shit, and by what I mean by that is, I don't mean I don't give a shit the hell with that person. It's just that I'm not the one who did it. It's not for me to do. It was for that person to do, and they're comfortable with how they look, so why the hell should it make you feel uncomfortable? That's one. I remember I got this done when I was 16 years old. I just did both of them at once. And I didn't do it to be different or, you know, whatever. I just did it because I liked the way that I looked with earrings in. It was a complete crazy decision to make just out of the blue. I was like, you know what, I'll do this. I was 16 years old and I got pierced at a little place where they do earring piercings or whatever. And my grandfather was not too pleased right away. And there was a big issue about this when he first saw it. He was just like, who in the hell told you to do that? And I'm like, they're my ears. And they're just like, no, they ain't your ears. They mine until you're 18. I'm like, well, how does this affect anybody else? Okay, I really don't understand. You know, I really don't understand why things like this are such a big deal. You know, I even like what he did say about the many different piercings that girls will have and other people will have. It's not a big deal. It really is not. It's just a form of whatever you choose to express within yourself. It could mean, like he said, some people think that something always has to mean something. It didn't mean anything to me to do this other than I wanted to see how I would look. And if I thought I looked bad, I would have let the hole grow over, like you said, or I would have continued on like I have. I've worn these types. I've worn hoops. I had a really cool pair of pave diamond hoop earrings, man. I actually thought they looked great on me, you know, but I ended up losing them because someone stole them from me, bastards. But and of course, you know, the big thing when people want to do a lot of different things to their face with piercings and tattoos and all that, talking about, well, that's going to go over well in an interview. Well, let me just tell you this. If somebody is really going to be looking at you, and just deciding that how you look is how you're going to perform a job, then that person shouldn't be owning a business because they're a fucking idiot. You know, I mean, obviously, any company can decide who the hell they want to hire. But, you know, every time I hear things like that, I always go back to this one story. I don't know if I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Let's say that you were someone who was just walking down the street and you started to have a heart attack. You know, you just, oh God, I'm having a heart attack or something like that. And you just end up like fall over, and then for all you know, this could be your last moments on earth. And then you found out that somebody saved you, right? And then you wake up and you see the person that saved you. And let's say that the person that saved you had was a guy. We'll use guys as an example for this one. A guy with really, really long hair, a whole lot of piercings, a bunch of tattoos, and all that stuff. Are you gonna look at him and just go, oh God, he looks like that, kill me now? Oh. Or are you gonna be happy that somebody saved your damn life? I think that should apply to all walks of life, man. I'm just like, if you go into a job interview and they say they're not gonna hire you because of how you look pertaining to piercings and tattoos, I mean, that's a real piece of shit move. I mean, granted, people are gonna say whatever they want to say, like, why would you want to look like that? You're gonna look like that when you get older. Yeah, once again, I'm the one who decided to do it, so why do you fucking care? You know, so many people kill me with that. Like, I got this done, but I also did get one tattoo done, right? And I got it done like over like almost 10 years ago, and it didn't even get finished. You know what I mean? And yet I don't plan on getting any more tattoos. I might get maybe one or two, maybe, I don't know. But I don't make a big deal out of things that other people make a big deal out of. And I don't know why the earring is such a big thing either. It's just like what he said, it has to mean something. It didn't mean anything to me other than I like the way I look with earrings in. That's it. Case closed. And if anyone has something to say about that, well, you can shut the fuck up because I don't give a damn. But yeah, man, very funny clip from George, man. I like what he has to say because no matter what, you're going to have to deal with people that have judgmental things to say about your appearance. You know, I dealt with that a lot as a young kid because I didn't have any sense of style or like any fashion sense whatsoever by society standards. So I always just chose to do things that just made me feel comfortable. I always did goofy things with clothes. Like once in a while, just to be goofy, if I just go out somewhere real quick, I'll wear like a Seahawks hat with a Mariners shirt and Sonic socks on or something like that. I'll just mix it up and everyone just look at me like, okay. And I'll be like, yeah, see, you're showing what kind of piece of shit you are because you're really judging me based on this. Yeah, and I don't really like people that judge people on appearances. It's superficial, shallow nonsense, and I've never appreciated it. And it helps me really just learn how to, like, you know, eliminate people one by one who start thinking like that. You accept me as I am, just like I accept you for who you are. Otherwise, go fuck yourself, man. Kick rocks. Don't give a shit about you. Because if that is a big problem to you, then I don't want to know how you handle things that are really important. At least that's just me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time. George Carlin with earring clip. And if you like that reaction, please boom on the like button for me. One more time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, as always, leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple jabs, zingers, jokes at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here. All right? We don't need any of that now. We're friendly and we're happy around here. See? Smiles all the way around. At least that's what I hope people are like on my channel. But yeah, man, it's gonna be Eddie B TV. Wrapping this one up one more again. Another funny clip from George Carlin and another week of stand-up clips and such done for the week, man. I'm glad I was able to get started up again with the new video editing software because I had to make things look a little spiffy. I mean, granted, I probably could have did a few things, you know, just to make it not so fancy, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping this as not so flashy as possible. It's just not my thing. I'm not that flashy of a dude. I just have a few little things that I like to do, put it all in and mix it together, and this is what you got here at Eddie B TV. So I'm glad I was able to get that started, and I'm glad to get to another George Carlin clip as well, because he's my all-time favorite comedian. And there's still a lot of things from him I haven't seen, you know, like just audio clips and a few video clips as well. But definitely glad to get to it, man. It's what I do. It's what I love. So yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in one more time to this one. And I'm glad, hopefully you guys had fun, you know, because I'm glad I was able to get to another George Carlin clip, man. He makes me smile every time I listen to him. Even if he's talking about something I don't agree with or don't even care about, he's always making me laugh. And yes, glad you were able to tune in with me one more time. So until next reaction, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.